So my attempt on YouTube failed, and we're going to try this way now, because that didn't work. I tried to do this live, and I'm not sure what happened, but still want to do this, so I'll shoot the review here, and then upload it to YouTube later. So I am reviewing the the Blackland Razors Sabre single edge and Rock Rose Apothecary shaving soap, using the Shave Revolution synthetic brush. And I'm shaving as I'm reviewing, and I'm writing scores up on the board as I'm going. So you guys get to do this live. Yay! All right. So let's revisit a little bit of what I was talking about. Hey Houston, how's it going? What's up, Trevor? I think we like doing the live review things if we can make it work. The problem is I'll have to edit it. I was hoping to just put it up live on YouTube and not have to edit anything, but whatever. C'est la vie. All right. I was saying in my review on the YouTube version that one thing that I really liked about this design on this razor is that he didn't overcomplicate the design. So the middle post here where you screw in the handle, one of the big problems that you run into with gem blades is that there's not a great way to attach them, hey Jake, except through that little hole in the middle. But it's not a standard size, it's not round, it's oblong, and so you have to get creative. And back 2 years or so ago, I was wanting to, when I was thinking, oh, I should put a design down on paper for single edges, because people were thinking that's going to be the next big thing. And I totally missed the boat. But Shane Swartzlander from Blackland did exactly what I would do, or what I had in mind. Made that center post, instead of a round screw, just shear off the sides of it so it's thin, it'll fit through the blade. It's not overcomplicated. Works great, and I'm not worried about it at all. So to answer your question, Houston, the soap smells like grapefruit and ginger. Really nice, really refreshing scent. And so on the YouTube review, we mentioned that for the razor, I grade on 4 things: design, efficiency, price, and cool factor. I gave the design a 10, actually, because, like I said, he did exactly what I would have done. The design itself, it's very classy looking, very nice, aesthetically pleasing, and very functional. It's not overly heavy. Nice grip here on the handle, and really, it's a standard screw handle, so you could use any threaded handle that you want to use, and it would work great. So, hey Ben, how's it going? So anyway, design, I decided to give him a 10. For efficiency, it's going to be right up there as well. I think I'll wait on that score just a little bit until I get a little farther into the review, but I really like this thing. I love how it shaves. It's not overly aggressive like you can get with a lot of single edges. Hey, thanks, Ben. A lot of single edge razors can be overly aggressive, and especially like the Micromatic open cone, you get a ton of blade feel, and it's just a little nerve-wracking. But this is easy, and the angle isn't so much like a regular single edge. You have to be like this, with the angle like almost up against your face. This, you can actually do it more like a DE, and it works great. So kudos on the design and on the efficiency. It's not overly aggressive, so I'm just going to do a little touch up here. So I guess on efficiency, I won't wait to pass judgment. I'll give it. It's near perfect for me, and so I think I'll give it a 9.5. So I got to stop and write that up. 9.5. So, okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about the soap, and we'll come back to the razor in a little bit. So the soap itself, I believe, let's see. So we'll check the ingredients here. Uric acid. So this is a vegan soap, and made in Temecula, California. Rock Rose Apothecary. And I mentioned in the YouTube version that she initially sent me like 3 or 4 different soaps. One being a cypress and lime, which I'm not a big cypress fan. Another one being lavender, which I'm not a lavender fan. And so all 3 of them were just kind of a miss for me on the scent. I liked the soap, they performed really well, but I just didn't really enjoy the scents. So I ended up giving those away. And so she said, hang on, I've got another one coming out that I'd like to see if you like grapefruit and ginger, which I do like. Very refreshing, very soothing scent, and very, very nice. So excuse me, for soaps, I grade on lather, right? Post-shave feel, price, and then value. Okay? So the lather, I have to give it like a 9. It's really, really nice. Lathers very easily. This is a very soft soap, so you can get a lot on your brush very quickly, very easily. I recommend using a slightly stiffer bristled brush to load a little bit more easily, but once you do, just give it plenty of water and it'll just start exploding. Really, really nice in that regard. Then for post-shave feel, man, I'm also going to give it like it is among the best post-shave feel soaps I've ever used for me, and I have a lot of dry skin, so I'm going to give it like 9. Yeah, we'll say 9. Okay, really good. Now, let's get into the head shave, all right? As you can see, lathers up really, really nicely. I'm just going to add a little bit more water here. Oh, there we go, not too much. All right. So let's talk about the razor again. Okay. Now we're down to the not so fun details, right? The razor itself is $185. Okay. At least if I remember, I might be off on that price, but I believe that's the price I remember when I looked at the website. It's $185. And you have the option for a polished one if you want to pay a little bit more money. But I think, knowing the level of design that went into this, and how hard it is to design a good SE razor, and I've tried a lot of single edge razors. The quality of the build, the thought that went into it, and I mean, a CNC machine that, while it can be done quickly, it can also be done very carefully. I think the price is totally worth it. Totally worth it. The grip on the handle, Trevor, just to answer your question here, it's great. Down here, obviously, there's not a lot of grip, but right here at that fulcrum point, the balance point, if I can find it, my hands are a little shaky, I just want to run it, so I won't try to do that. But right here at that balance point, the grip is great. There's no issue whatsoever with it. And I have just fallen in love with this razor. Absolutely head over heels in love with it. So I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy it. And at that price point, $185, man, I mean, you still have to consider, okay, compared to a Gem G-Bar or something like that, another single edge razor, am I going to get that much more enjoyment out of it? Another $100 worth of enjoyment out of it. And I think because of the material, it's stainless steel, it's going to last forever, and it's going to look good doing it. I think that $185 is probably worth saving up for if it's something that you're interested in. I've had no bad shaves with this razor. None at all. And I'm really, really enjoying it. Now that being said, I did not pay for this razor. So it was sent to me by Shane. He asked me to share my thoughts about it. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. I will be sending it around to a group of friends to do a, I just caught a pimple back there that I've had some trouble with. Dang it. That sucks. But yeah, so I'll be sending it around to a group of friends for them to a little bit of a pass around with it. So I'm not the only one that benefits from this. Because I really am enjoying this razor. And I think a lot of them will as well. And if you're in the market for a gem style single edge, look at this. I mean, I haven't tried the Thai single edge, the gem style one. I got a look at it at Big Shave West and it looked very promising. However, I think the design on this one might be a little bit better, a little more, or a little less complex. That one, there was a little piece that was kind of floating around, and you had to use it to tighten down the blade. And it was a little bit. I mean, it was ingenious, but it was a little bit cumbersome, I think. And so, anyway, so for price on this razor, it's $185. And free shipping and stuff comes in a nice case. I think it's worth it. That's just me. I mean, I don't necessarily have that kind of cash to throw around, but knowing what I do about it, I would consider selling off some stuff or saving up and getting one, because it is really nice. I really enjoy this razor. Okay, so I'm going to give them a, not that I wouldn't change the price, I would love for it to be cheaper, obviously, because everybody loves things to be cheaper. So I'll give them a 9 on that. I think it's totally worth it, but I'd like to see the price come down a little bit, maybe. Then, cool factor. I mean, it's called the Sabre. That's just a cool name. It looks great. It feels great. I think it's a cool razor. I do. That's subjective, but I think it's a cool razor, and so I'm going to give them a. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm hovering between a 9 and a 10. Is it cool? Yes? No? Tell me in the comments. I'll hold off on my judgment there. But, okay, let's go back over to the soap. So the soap price is $16 for 4 ounces of soap. So, and I think that that's in a nice strip. Split it right down the middle, right, Trevor? I think that's a totally fair price. I think, especially for the performance, it's totally worth it. So let's go with a 9 on that. Let's see. No, that's not right. I don't. So lather, crochet feel, scent. That's what I'm missing. Scent. Okay. Value, we'll give it a 9. That's the price one. Scent, we're gonna do. Let's see. The scent strength on this, it's a little bit weak for me. I would like it to be a little bit stronger, but I also know that she works with a lot of essential oils, and so that's really hard to dial in. Some of the other scents were a bit of a miss for me. If you like lavender, if you like cypress, and the cypress and lime wasn't bad. It wasn't too heavy with the cypress. It was tolerable for me, but I really dig the grapefruit and ginger. Let's give them a. I'm going to give them. I'm going to give them an 8.5%. Okay. So, cool factor. Okay, we'll go with Trevor's idea here. We'll give them 9.5. So, let's go for the Blackland Razors Sabre. We're getting 10, 9.5, 9.5. So that's 19, 29, 38 out of 40. So what does that come out to? 2 points down. That's 5%. So that's 95. Good score. Really good score. Okay. Then for the soap, we have 9, that's 27 plus 8.5 would be 35.5. So that's 4.5 down. That's 89 point something. So we'll say about 89%, which is, we'll say a B plus. Probably should be an A minus, something like that. But so good scores on both. I think if you haven't checked out Rock Rose Apothecary, you probably should. Very good performance from the soap. Really enjoyed it. And my wife likes this one, so otherwise I would be sending it away. But I think I have another one here. I take that back. Yes, I do. Okay. Lavender cedarwood. That's the other one that they sent me. Let's see. Yeah, it's a nice scent. It's not quite right for me, but so let's see. What should we do for this? You know what? I'm going to draw a name of somebody that was watching live, and you guys will get it. So thanks for watching with me tonight. One of you guys will get this soap. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry this is a little bit rambly and a little hard to follow, I guess, but overall, Blackland Razors Sabre, 38 out of 40 or 95%, and then Rock Rose Apothecary, 35.5 out of 40, which is about a B plus, 89% or so. So good scores all around and good shaves all around. Really enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for watching. Be smooth, shave it up, and we will see you on the next video sometime. Thanks, Trevor. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you.